Hello everybody and welcome to my channel On the Hook Crochet, where we find out what's on the hook today. On the hook today is a beautiful yellow summer scarf that I have made, and I want to show it to you. And I'm going to take you down to my craft room and you can see how I blocked it, and then we'll come back and I'll talk about how I made it. So be right back. Here is a look at the yellow scarf that I just finished, and it's on the knitting blocks. So I wanted to show this to you before I wet it down. I'll be spraying it with a bottle of water, and let me go right over here and grab that water. And this is how I do it. Spray, spray, spray. You spray the whole thing. Spray it pretty good. Make sure it's all soaked, but not dripping, of course. You want to, sorry about that camera work. You want to make sure it's wet. Now this lurex in here, which is not the cotton, but it is the, if you can see that, the very shiny, let me get my head out of the way, a very shiny little piece of yarn running through there. Let me find it right there. You can see that. That really gives this scarf a beautiful sheen, and I can't wait to show it to you after it's blocked. But I just wanted to take you down here and let you see how I do this. And as you can see, I have pinned every so often here with these little pins that come with the knitting blocks. And they are made by Humble Crafter, and I got them off of Amazon. They weren't very expensive, but I use them all the time. And they're just blocks that fit together like this, and they're like a little puzzle, and you fit one block into the other, and then they're real soft. Well, they're firm, but they're kind of soft, kind of a rubbery feel. And what I do first is I pull the scarf from one end to the other, and then I pull it straight up if it's in a V shape, if it's in a triangle, and I pin it there, and I pin it all along the side here, matching up the ends with a line that I might find on the blocks. They're all, you know, every inch or so. So I can do it like this, and I probably will go back and put a few more pins in there to make sure the edge is straight. I pinned every other little chain, 3 chain. I pinned every other one of those. And I'll probably go back and put pins in all of these because I'm going to be gone for a few days, and I'm just going to leave it on the block, and when I get back it'll be all done. So I will show it to you at that point. But I just wanted to show you how I block my scarves and shawls, and maybe you might want to try this at home. Now we're back from the craft room, and I wanted to talk just a little bit about this shawl. I'm wearing it now. It's beautiful on. I absolutely love it, and it looks really nice with a kind of a dark color behind it, but you could also wear it with white, which would look quite beautiful too. So I wanted to tell you about the yarn that I use. It's Essential Cotton Lurex. It's by Rico, and I'm actually using one of their patterns. Ooh, that light. I'm using one of their patterns to make a summer sweater from, and I've talked about it several times too, but it's just a company that makes yarn and patterns. And I just wanted to show you that because it is a yellow, let me get it in here so you can see it. It's a yellow yarn. It's a fingering weight, kind of very small. And it has what's called lurex, which is a metal, or maybe it's an acrylic yarn that is twisted with it. Let me get it over here so you can see it. It's got, well, that's up close, isn't it? So it's just sparkly. It's really pretty. It's not hokey looking. I really like it. I never in the world thought that I would ever use this small a yarn, but it says it's a number 3. I just really don't believe it's that big. It's made in Italy, very nice. I got it from Love Knitting, and I'm sorry my light light keeps blowing that out. I got it from Love Knitting, and I think I bought 4 balls of it, and I only used 2 balls to make this. Now, I didn't make it as large as the pattern. The pattern is called Fortune's Shawlette. It took 300 to 350 yards to make this, and it's a free pattern, of course, and it has a repeat of 5 rows, and you continue on to row 41 using the 5 rows, and you end on a certain row. I did not make the edging, and the edging looks pretty easy. It's a 4-row edging, but I didn't want the shawl to get any bigger, so I stopped, and it looks just fine. I'm not worried about the edging on it, but it turned out really pretty, and it's made like a corner to corner, only in a very open weave, so it went very quickly. I think I made it in a couple of afternoons. It just wasn't hard to do at all. I think I used a J hook, my favorite. I used a J hook, so it went pretty fast, and she measures these rows with boxes. So you make a box with a certain number of chains, and it's just really simple to do. It is a very easy pattern. And I didn't try the edging, so I don't think that would be difficult either, but maybe in another life I might try the edging. But this time I just did the first maybe 19 or 20 rows, maybe 25. And like I said, you can just crochet this until you get tired of crocheting, or it's as big as you want, and then you have a nice shawl. So I just wanted to show you that and welcome you back to find out what's on the hook.